It's David!
It's Leopold. He's got David with the scepter.
Ah!
Now, there are only two left. You will interfere no more.
Please, go after Sir Leopold. He's the only one who makes Master Domenico. Without Sir Leopold, Master Domenico would be so unhappy. Master.
What's happened, David? Esteemed heir to the great sage Cooper's? Why has it taken me so long to realize I couldn't protect you? All the magic that has been in my family for generations. My ancestors brought me and Cooper's heir together for a reason, but no. Just thinking about it is too painful. Is unbearable. I must apologize if I worried you. It hit me the moment I saw poor David's body. Now everything is clear. It appears I was put on this world as part of a grander design to fulfill my family's destiny. That is, protecting the heir of one of the great sages. But somewhere along the way, my ancestors let the power go to their heads. If only I'd realized all this sooner, I could have prevented this tragedy. I ordered my servants to bury David as the heir to a great sage should. Nothing can put right the wrong I have done. Will you do? I know it was my Leopold who ended David's life. Will you destroy him for me? Will you avenge the spilt blood of the... That creature isn't my Leopold anymore. He's being controlled by some... I know this won't make amends for my unforgivable ignorance, but it's all I can do now. And I owe you something too, for all the trouble I have caused. Oh, yeah. I see that the girl has yet to unlock her true potential. Allow me to awaken the dormant power. People say they saw Leopold heading north out of town. That's where you should start looking. I'm sorry to have to ask this of you.
Wait a minute, Gov. It's nothing much, but ever since we defeated Dulmagus, and I picked up the scepter, I haven't been able to speak my own mind. So I just wanted to say this now. I don't feel like I've avenged my brother's death at all. I don't know who or what this Lord of Darkness Rapthorn is, but we can't afford to relax while the scepter is still missing. I don't intend to stop searching until we've found that scepter and sealed Rapthorn away again. So, I guess we'll be... Sorry. Did that come out a bit strange? Oh yeah? Well, at least I don't look strange. You should look in the mirror sometime.
It's almost too cold to bear. But if we don't retrieve the scepter, Medea and I may never return to normal. We'll just have to grin and bear it. Let's keep pushing on. At least moving might help. I shouldn't have to put up with being in a freezing place like this. It's all Dulmagus' fault. Well, but he's dead now. So I suppose it's that Leo what's-his-name's fault. I don't know. A dog of all things.
Oh, stop your whinging, Grandad. It ain't as if we've got a sweat on, you know.
I beg your pardon? How uncalled for! I don't see why I shouldn't be able to say whatever I please. You've no right to talk to me like that. No right at all. I'm absolutely livid. Livid.
That dog over there's called Boris. He's the one who dug us out from the snow. What a dog. He's a lot more use than a certain king, don't you think? And he smells a bit better, too.
How dare you, boy? How could you say such a thing about your own master? Honestly, who do you think called for the dog's help in the first place?
Please, drink. This nook grass tea will keep you warm even in the bitter cold of this.
How terribly kind of you. First you save us from the avalanche, then you put us up for the night. And now that's what I call hospitality.
And what's really amazing is that you helped a weird old monster like him in the first place.
You loathsome lowlife. You, of all people, have no right to call me weird.
It is true that his appearance is a little unusual. But when you get to my age, you... And of course, I would help anyone who was in trouble so far from civilization.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but why do you live all the way out here on your own?
Of course I do not mind, dear. There is an old ruin behind my house. My ancestors have looked after it generation after generation. But that will all end with me. I have no one to follow in my footsteps when my life is finished.
Really? It must be pretty tough living on your own like this. Duty or no duty.
It is comfortable enough. I have lived here since I was a child. And from time to time, people get lost here in the mountains like you. So I am not lonely. And I...
Ah, on the subject of dogs, we had something to ask you, Marta. This will sound a bit strange, but we're pursuing a big black... There's a good chance he may have come this way.
No. I am sorry. The only dog I know about is... Sorry, I cannot be of more help. You should ask where there is a lot of people. If you go down the mountain and go to the north, you will come to a town called
Ah, that sounds like an excellent idea. Right then, chaps, there's no time to lose.
Oh, yo. If you are hasty, others will only be amused. That is an old saying here. The night is coming. What? I am sure the blizzard will be gone by morning, so you can leave for Irkutsk then.
Yes. Wise words, my good woman. Very well, we shall rest here.
Go north from the bottom of the mountain, and you will come to Irkutsk. Please be careful on your journey.
By George! Princess! Are you all right? Were you cold in the night?
Forgive me, but I must ask you a favor. If you meet with a man called Marek in Irkutsk, he is probably working with herbs like I am. I would be grateful if you could...
Right then! Off to Irkutsk! Toodly bye! It seems we've arrived in Irkutsk at last. And that nook grass really is quite marvelous. I wasn't a bit cold, even in all that snow. Now we can stay outdoors as long as we like. Excellent! Well, I'll be waiting outside the town as usual. In you go!